Namaste everyone. So today we are doing a 15-minute beginner yoga flow, and in this flow we will start with joint fluidity, and after that we will do the Surya Namaskara, and at the end we will do the two asana. So let's begin with stand in the middle of your mat with your legs hip width distance anatomically, and we will follow the same procedure in every asana. So first we will start with a shoulder movement. So just raise your arms, inhale and raise your arms, lift your shoulders towards your ear and turn your palm down as you exhale by spouting your lips. So it's a working of our shoulder joint, the fluidity of our shoulder joint. One more time, inhale, raise your arms up and lift your shoulders towards your ear and turn your palm down as you exhale by spouting your lips and release. You can do it 2-3 times more. And after that we will do the connection between the hip and the spine. So we will do the standing cat and cow pose. So we will working on our hip joint and our spine. So just first I give the awareness how the hip and the spine is connecting together. So just place the right palm on your pelvic area and your left palm on your chest. So first you can see that when your pelvic come forward, your spine become round as in a cat pose, and when you push your pelvic back, you can see that your spine is expanding automatically as in a cow pose. So in a cat pose, everything is connecting together, your pelvic and your spine is connecting together, and in a cow pose, your pelvic and spine is expanding. So we will do the same thing. I hope it get it to you. Now you can place your arms front, and then when your pelvic come forward, your spine and your neck become round. And when your pelvic go back, your spine and neck extend. One more time. When your pelvic come forward, your spine and neck bend, and when your pelvic go back, your spine and neck extend. So it's the working of our spine and our hip joints together. I hope it's understandable to you. Now we will do the knee movement, and we can build a connection between our hip and our knee, as the hip is connecting the upper and the lower part. Now what we will do is first place our finger on our hip joint and first bend from our hips. As we bend from our hips, our sitting bones go back and our knee is bent automatically. And then push the pelvic back and your knees extend. One more time, bend from your hips, your knees are bent, and bring your pelvic back to the center, your knees extending. One more time, pelvic bend, sitting bones go back and your knee bend, and then extend. Now we will work on our ankle. So what we do is just lift our heels up and then back. Lift our heels up and back, and then our toes up and back, toes up and back. We can also do the outer side of our feet and the inner side of the feet. So outer and then inner, outer and the inner. So all our joints have that fluidity, so we can join all together by first inhale, raise your arms up, lift your shoulders towards your ear, and from here sitting bones go back, your knee bent, and you can raise your heels up. and you can hold here for a while and lift yourself up and then turn your palm down and heels back on the mat. So we are combining all the joint movement together. Okay, now we will start with our Surya Namaskara. So your legs are hip width distance. Inhale and exhale slowly. And the next time you inhale, raise your arms up over your head and lift your chest towards the front side and your arms go back. It is enough for the spinal extension. You do not have to go to the optimal range. And now you have to flex and bend from your hip. So your sitting bones go back and you are bending from your hips. Your sitting bones go back and you bending from your hips, and place the palm on the mat, head drop, and you can bend your knees as your hamstring may be tight. Now bring the right leg back and knee rest on the mat, feet flat on the mat, Asana. Now tuck your toes, lift your leg up, your sitting bones up, and the left leg back, come to the Parvatasana. You may raise your heels up if your hamstrings are tight, or you can place a towel under your heels. From here, drop your knees, your chest and your chin down. Flat your feet and slide from your chest. Come up to the Bhujangasana. Now from here, tuck your toes, press your palm on the mat and lift from your hips to the Parvatasana. From here, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling and then bend and place between both the palms. The left leg rest on the mat, feet flat. Now tuck the left leg toe, lift the leg up and come to the forward fold, Uttanasana. From here, raise your arms to the front side and lift from your chest, and come up. And relax. Now we will do from the left side. Inhale and exhale slowly. And the next time you inhale, lift your arm over your head and lift your chest towards the front side, a small bend, and arms go back. And now you come down to the Uttanasana by placing your sitting bones back, and you are bending from your hips, back, and place the palm on the mat and drop your head down. Now you can bend your knees and then bring the left leg back, knee rest on the mat and feet flat, Asana. From here, tuck your toes, lift your leg up and your sitting bones up, then the right leg back, Parvatasana. From here, drop your knees, your chest and your chin down, feet flat and slide from your chest to the cobra pose. From here, tuck your toes, press your palms and lift from your hips to the Parvatasana. Now raise the left leg up towards the ceiling and bend and place between both the palms. Now the back leg rest on the mat and feet flat. Now tuck the right leg toe and lift the leg up and to the front side to Uttanasana. Now raise the arms up towards the front side and lift your chest and your arms, chest and arms, and come to the standing pose and join your palm front of your chest. Konasana, and one is the tree pose. So as a beginner, what the mistake they do is they go to the hyperextension of their spine. So first put the weight of the body to the right side, shift the weight of the body to the right side and lift your left leg and externally rotate the thighs muscles, the calf muscles externally rotate and place the feet on the inner side of your right thigh. From here, inhale, raise your arms up, lift your shoulders towards your ear and come to the tree pose. What the beginner do is they extend their spine. So there is a round in their spine. So how can we correct is by connecting the pubics towards the sternum, or we can say that the abdomen contract towards the spine. So there is a balance in this pose and release and place the leg back to the mat. So I will show from this side. So first shift the weight of the body to the left side and lift the right leg up. Externally rotate the muscles of the thigh and the calf and place the feet on the inner side of the left thigh. And inhale, raise your arms up. First inhale, raise your arms up. The second is connect your sternum and pubic towards each other. Or we can say that the connection of our abdomen towards the spine, contraction. And turn your palm down as you exhale and back to the center. Now we will do the Trikonasana. So what we do is just place the finger in the front of your chest and bend the legs. Bounce, bounce, and in one bounce we jump. And then place the right palm on the inner side of our thighs and lift the heel up and externally rotate the thighs. First bend the knee and then internally rotate little bit, internally rotate the back leg and then straight the leg. Now inhale, raise the right arm up and you are bending from your hips, not from the chest. So do not drop your chest down. Just by bending from your hips, you can place the finger on your hip bone and you can see that you are bending from your hips. Hips, bending from your hips and place the palm down. You can use block if your palm is not on the mat. From here, primary function is bending from the hips and the second is you are lifting your chest to the front side. So do not drop the chest down, lift to the front side. And now the third is raise the arm up. You can see down or you can turn your head to see the upward. My suggestion is to see down. Now how you come up is by pressing the back heel on the mat and push the palm on the mat and come up. And turn the palm, your heel to the front side. Now we will do from the left side. First place the finger on the inner side of the thigh and lift the heel up and turn the leg. Externally rotate the leg and the back leg internally rotate. Now straight the leg. Inhale, raise the left arm up and you can place your finger to see that you are bending from your hips. Now bend from your hips, hips, hips and place the palm outer side of your feet. And the second function is turn your chest to the front side. Turn your chest to the front side and then inhale and lift the arm up. You can see up and down. Now how you come up? By pressing the back heel on the floor and push the palm and come up. And then turn the feet to the forward. Now place the fingers, bend and come up. Thank you everyone.